It's Kitchen Courses with Kate and Eric.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Eric. Guess what we're getting prepared for?
Based on your outfit, I'm gonna guess St. Patrick's Day.
Yay! I think we have a drink today that would get the party going pretty quickly. We have a top of the morning coffee drink that we are debuting for the St. Patrick's Day episode, which is calling on Irish cream, a little bit of amaretto, and some Irish whiskey. Yeah. So it's going to be a pretty potent punch, which is the getting you going at the top of the morning. So are you ready to do this?
Yes.
Okay. And we should say that you are not a big coffee fan, right?
Correct.
Okay. So we're gonna see how this goes over in Eric's world. And his palate. Okay, so to start, you need a pot of coffee. So since it's just Eric and I here filming, I have my little French press full of coffee. And if you're making this for a crowd, you're gonna wanna take a cup of cream and whip it with about 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar until it's just kind of like nice, pillowy, like kind of just a nice pillowy cream, because we're gonna add that at the very end. So we have that there. So we're actually gonna kind of just go down the line and do a shot of each. You wanna put a shot of each in your, go for it. 1. Yeah, and I don't think you need it to the tippy top.
So you mentioned that this could work as a martini. Alcohol abuse.
So, well, yeah, I actually think it could work as a martini. So if you were wanting to do it as a martini, I would still do kind of a shot of each, and then I would actually let the coffee cool, and then add about, I would say about 3 shots of this, of the coffee, and just a little touch of cream at the end. And you could just kind of shake it up and serve it in a martini glass as well. You just want to make sure the coffee has cooled. And Bailey's, so if you did our hot chocolate recipe from our December episode, you might still have a little bit of Bailey's in the fridge.
Where I discovered the deliciousness of Bailey's.
Oh my goodness.
There's no Guinness in this.
There is no Guinness in this. We're saving the Guinness for dessert.
I was referencing the my goodness, my Guinness tagline.
Oh.
Learn your pop culture.
You're my pop culture friend. Okay, you have to keep me up to date. I'm going to just add about a cup. So just like in the hot chocolate episode, we're not taking it the whole way to the top because the mugs aren't proportioned well. We're just gonna do about a cup. Okay. There we go. And then I'm gonna say this is probably about 1/3 of a cup. I'm gonna do about 2 of those.
The whipped cream is reminding me of the scene from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Ooh.
Where Robin Williams shoves his face into that very creamy cake. And then he's just dripping for the rest of the scene.
Okay, I dripped on that one, so I'll give you back the nice one. Okay, here we go. Oh, this. See what Eric thinks of coffee now.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Ooh.
A lot of alcohol in there.
So does the creaminess of it and the alcohol cover up the kind of harshness of the coffee for you?
Yeah, but it's really hot.
So we should maybe wait a few minutes for you. So if you want it just a little bit less strong in terms of the alcohol flavor, you could totally just add more coffee. And then drink that.
And then have more coffee.
And then have more coffee. To help you stay awake throughout the day on St. Patrick's Day.
Don't tell anyone at work that this is what you had for breakfast.
We're advocating for a weekend brunch Right? Actually, I think St. Patrick's Day falls on a Saturday this year. Yeah, so St. Patrick's Day is, it was a very, in my family, it was like a very celebrated holiday. We always had corned beef and cabbage, my mom, and there would be little gold candies, and we would have green eggs and ham. It was a big to-do. Well, now I drag Gary out to an Irish pub, typically at like 4:45 in the afternoon, so that we can get in early enough to have corned beef and cabbage or Irish stew and a nice drink before it gets a little crazy.
But don't people get crazy at like 9 a.m. on St. Patrick's Day?
Yes, they do.
Because Americans think St. Patrick's Day is an excuse to get drunk all day.
This is true, but when St. Patrick's Day falls on a weekday, that's not really in the cards, right?
Depends on who you're talking to.
That's true. Fair enough. Fair enough.